Welcome, everyone, to the Not Hate Speech Show. I'm your host, Dylan.
And I'm your host, John. And today we're going to talk about Canada offering to give a woman euthanasia when she needed a ramp. So
How insane is that, by the way?
it's quite a sentence.
It is quite a sentence. And you know what? Actually, the first sentence that started the article is, she wanted a little help, not death. Gee, I wonder why. How
So
insane.
the idea of helping an old lady cross the street has changed. Before you take her over, now you just push her. Just
Yep.
push her in the fucking road.
Push her in the fucking road, down the manhole. Oh,
Yep.
God. All right. So anyway, let's deep dive into this. A paraplegic former Canadian military member is ripping her government, which offered to euthanize her after she was complained about delays having a wheelchair lift installed in her home.
Wait, she was in the military?
Yup. Which makes it even worse.
She's a veteran?
She's a veteran.
What?
That's, oh my God. I didn't even know that before. Like,
Holy shit!
yeah.
This is so bad. Why would you ever help your country if this is how they treat you?
It's so bad.
Wow, that's and didn't okay. Read more because I
Oh
have
my God. I can't. My face is like turning red because like I'm trying not to laugh of how absurd this entire
It's
situation is.
really bad.
It's
It,
really
it sounds like
bad.
a comedy skit. That's the problem. Is this sounds surreal? Like this is something you'd expect off Mad TV or Saturday Night Live, like something ridiculous like this. But this is real.
Oh
This is the
God.
Canadian government. This is Justin
Justin
Trudeau.
Trudeau. Praise be
Yeah,
Justin
this
Trudeau.
is Canada.
Anyway, continuing. Retired Army Corporal Christine Gauthier, who competed for Canada at the 2016 Rio de Janeiro Paralympics, testified in Parliament Thursday that a Veterans Affairs Canada caseworker offered the opportunity for a medically assisted death and even to provide the equipment, according to CBC.
Wow.
Oh God. I have a letter saying that if you're so desperate, madam, we can offer you MAID, medical assistance in dying.
That is
Said,
so fucked up.
yep, said Gauthier, who injured her back during a 1989 a training accident.
Training. Wait, so it was, and that's what I was waiting for. So this
Yep.
also happened in service to Canada.
That makes it so much
So
worse.
it was a military veteran who injured themselves protecting the country, and then the universal healthcare of that country says, would you like to kill yourself instead of getting a ramp?
That is
Like you are just their little fucking potato puppet at that point. Like, wow. Holy shit.
God, it's so bad.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. Also, we can't swear too much,
God.
otherwise we will be demonetized by YouTube, so keep that in mind.
Oh no, yeah. Well, you know what? This one video I think can be demonetized because oh my god.
Actually, Meat Canyon just uploaded a video recently, and he made a funny demonetization video making fun of YouTube, which
Yeah,
I,
like just let's have one good one that gets demonetized. I just spit all over my camera.
oh no. Anyway,
This is
so
crazy. This is crazy town.
this is the most ridiculous article I've read in a long time. But you know,
Not the onion.
oh God, this is not the Onion. This is
Yeah.
the New York Post. But anyway,
Yep.
let's continue getting into it. So, testifying in French before the House of Commons Veterans Committee, she also said she had been fighting for a home wheelchair ramp for 5 years. 5 years.
Wow.
And expressed her concerns about the assisted dying offer in a recent letter to Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. I mean, I too would also have a few things to say.
There's a lot of people that had concerns that Trump wasn't like fit. You know, Justin Trudeau was an actor and like he was like a pretty boy joke.
Didn't
And
he also
now
do
some
blackface?
kind of- just like the Ukraine guy was the same thing. You know,
Yep.
we wonder why these people that get propped up as like joke leaders don't work. They don't work.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's also kind of why I said that he did the blackface thing.
Oh, he loves the blackface.
Oh,
He
yeah.
loves, yeah, he loves the black.
And apparently MAID as well.
Right, he loves killing veterans. Apparently.
Well, no, well, apparently in this next sentence, it kind of counters that. Gauthier, said, I sent a letter to Prime Minister Trudeau and that Veterans Affairs, offered me MAID and would supply equipment. Gauthier's ordeal is absolutely unacceptable, Trudeau said Friday.
All right, well,
Which
get together.
Well,
I mean, your system did this though. I mean, I can't give him that much credit because it's like if I'm managing a business and it has a result, I am responsible for that result, right? Yeah. How did a veteran get offered MAID, which is a very nice way to say kill yourself, over a ramp? Okay,
that is
right?
Insane. That's absolutely mind-boggling.
So, I mean, obviously, he kind of does have to say, whoopsie, that's a whoopsie.
Yeah, that's more than a whoopsie. That's like an entire, like, ugh. That's a pure nightmare. Right. So, according to the Prime Minister, we are following up with investigations, and we are changing protocols to ensure...
changing protocols! So, they had incorrect protocols.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, continuing, to ensure we should seem obvious to all of us that it is not the place of Veterans Affairs Canada, who are supposed to be there to support those people who stepped up to serve their country, to offer them medical assistance in dying.
I mean, the really fucked up part here is that veterans specifically often, you know, honestly, I'm someone who it's just a weird personality quirk of mine. I don't like anything that's like preconceived, like you have to treat this person with a certain respect or something. I usually dislike that. But in these kind of situations, you know what the person's done. And for them to be treated that way, veterans literally get PTSD and suicidal thoughts. So the fact that there's the Veterans Services of Canada are telling people who have went out of their way and ended up getting suicidal feelings from protecting Canada, and they're being told to kill themselves by Canada, like, it really, I mean, I'm smiling because it just, I don't know how to process it.
It's so bad. Like, that's the reason why I'm smiling. Like, it's just, it's cringy.
Right. Like, I'm not even like finding it funny. I just don't know how to process how insane the things I'm hearing are.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, no country should work that way.
Well, imagine
that's nuts.
Well, imagine serving your country and then complain complain for 5 years that you need a ramp for your home so you can like maintain your life, and then be told.
And technically request. To be fair, request. It was a request. It became a complaint after 5 years.
Yeah. Well, I mean, after the medical assistance and you know what.
Right. But, it did become a complaint.
But I mean, like, it's not funny. But I just like you said, I can't really process it correctly. It's just like so ridiculous that
right, because it doesn't sound real. It doesn't sound real. Like, I can't imagine that ever being like a real thing. Like who does that? What like sick person does that? But a really important thing to say is that this is one of the problems I see that comes up with the whole universal health care, Bernie Sanders communism conversation. I would love the idea that everyone just gets universal health care. But the problem that happens is, let's say in America right now, we give every single person in America some kind of super high-end health care where they have access to pretty much everything. That puts a giant price tag on every single person's head. Someone has to pay for that.
Yep.
There are nurses, there are people who produce the medical equipment that have to pay for that. And then when you have those same people saying, well, we also want to have basically open borders. Well, now you have unlimited price tags entering a country. It doesn't work. And what ends up happening, and we've said this for a long time, it's not that people don't want people to be helped. Like, for instance, right now, we literally cannot solve the world's problems. Like, if we wanted to go make sure every third world country got every like need they had met, we could not do it. We literally could not do it. And it gets worse by the day. It multiplies by the day. So, like, I'm open to find a solution, but the solution isn't creating a system where we tell veterans to kill themselves.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
yeah. And it seems like in this case, they were able to review it. And the last part of the article says, in testimony before the same committee last week, and this article is from December 3rd of 2022, so it was relatively recently. Veterans Minister Lawrence Macaulay revealed at least 4 other Canadian military veterans were offered the MAID option by announcing
What?
4 others. I didn't even see that part. By
This
4.
wasn't a one-time thing. I was like about to think maybe this was like one rude person that
Yeah.
decided to like be mean, but this was actually not one time.
It wasn't one time. It was apparently 4 other people, but it was by one veteran service agent, or now
Okay,
suspended veteran
a
service
little
agent. So
better. A little better.
a little better,
Still
but I
not
mean
great.
that is insane. That is bad.
Still not great.
Yeah, no. The
Wow.
cases have now been referred to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. So I mean, at least they were like, "There's something wrong here." But wow,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yikes.
that is
Big
big,
yikes.
extremely big yikes, huge.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, I'll be honest. At the end, like they kind of got caught a little bit. They got caught a little bit. They didn't like they got caught because also that's the number of people who actually responded and admitted to it. So you know that number has to be bigger. You know.
Well, until next time, then I guess. Well, hopefully there isn't a next time, but
not a next time for Canada telling its veterans to kill themselves.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we do need to wrap up. So just wanted to say thank you to everyone that watched. Don't forget to like the video, and then don't forget to smash that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Again, I'm your host, Dylan.
I'm your host, John.
And we will catch you guys later. Have a good one.
Bye.